Okay, so what have I missed?
This is the largest and most diverse in the world.
Yeah, I need to get back to racing videos, man. Hello, it is I. Now, Forza Horizon 5's trailer was released back in early June, as you may very well know. And over time, you'll be getting extra bits of info from the developers themselves, including some bits of gameplay footage with brand new customization which nobody has noticed yet. So today, I decided to combine 10 unbelievable features we'll be seeing in Forza Horizon 5. Now, before getting into this video, I'm back. So people, if you want to see me get back to making racing game videos, you know what to do. That like button, yeah? 4,000 likes and I'll definitely be making much more of these racing game videos, and even do a Let's Play series on Forza Horizon 5 when it comes out. And seeing as over half of you guys watching right now have not subscribed,
that's a lot of damage.
Do consider subscribing to the channel down below. We are on the road to 200k and I love having new faces here on the channel. Thank you very much, and now let's get to the first feature, which is
22 with a 2.2, just came back from a long vac.
This is a feature a lot of people have not noticed. In fact, I don't think anybody has noticed it, but I'm pretty excited about it. Anyways, in some Forza Horizon 5 gameplay footage, you can see this white American star number plate, which I guess is meant to be a Mexican number plate as they are very similar to one another. But on the gameplay footage featuring the Porsche Taycan, you may have noticed that the number plate is stretched and yellow, just like the British number plates on Forza Horizon 4. So I'm pretty confident that you can customize the number plate depending on where you want your car to be from. In fact, in a wishlist video I made last year, I requested this exact same feature to be in the next game. And what do you know, they actually added it, which is class. Whether they added it because of my video or because they thought of it themselves is unknown, but I don't mind either way. It's a very nice little addition to Forza Horizon 5, which you probably didn't know about.
Covered in diamonds, never been mining, came through man's.
This one really came as a surprise to me. I was so adamant, 100% sure that this feature would never make it into a Forza franchise ever. I thought it would be a test drive unlimited and Grand Theft Auto thing only. But the developers have proved us wrong. We're actually getting convertible roofs in Forza Horizon 5. Who would have thought? And the maddest thing is that it's not just an option to have your roof up or down, you can literally see the convertible roof mechanism working. Exactly like in Test Drive Unlimited, which is beautiful. They're taking attention to detail on a whole nother level. Though I'm kinda confused about cars with manual roofs, like the NA Mazda Miata. I mean, how do you animate a manual roof going up and down on a game? I guess they just fade away the roof like in Test Drive Unlimited too. I don't know.
My whole life I've been getting looked at like an alien, but I'm grateful, let's face it.
If you know me, you know that I love cutscenes in games. They are so crucial to a video game's gameplay experience. I mean, a lot of legendary games like Grand Theft Auto and Far Cry would be pointless without them. And if there are any fellow cutscene lovers out there, you are in luck. As the Forza Horizon news account on Twitter announced that your in-game character would have a voice, which is actually another feature I requested in one of my wishlist videos. Anyways, most importantly, this means that there will probably be cutscenes in the game, which is just amazing. Cutscenes are so important to a game's story mode. I mean, one of the standout features which made Forza Horizon 1 so great were the cutscenes themselves. And the thought of your character having a voice to speak back makes things 10 times better. I mean, old Forza cutscenes with a mute character felt so awkward, as your character seemed so incredibly weird.
Ah, it's you. I heard about the stunts you pulled for Joel. You know how to drive, don't you?
Do you see what I mean? So I'm super excited to see proper cutscenes return to the Forza franchise, and big up the devs for listening to the community.
Nasty lyrics, this is confidence, not narcissism.
This is another feature I was totally not expected to see in Forza Horizon 5. I mean, in the trailer, when I saw the Mercedes-AMG 1 lower and extended spoilers and louvers, I thought it was just one of the things how Forza show in their trailers which you never see in the game. Just like the cars driving with their doors open in Forza Horizon 2. But somehow this is an actual feature in Forza Horizon 5, as pressing the left thumbstick allows you to put your car into race mode, which hunches the car down and deploys its massive spoiler and louvers on the fenders, which just look mental. Now, we only saw this on the AMG 1, but my predictions are that we'd also see this on a new Ford GT, McLaren P1 and a bunch of other cars. Though I don't think convertible cars would come with driving modes, seeing as operating the convertible roof and switching driving modes are done by the same button. So yeah, it's a super exciting feature I'm really looking forward to trying out in Forza Horizon 5. Hopefully a lot of supercars in the game come with this driving mode toggle.
Carney, 488 in the party, LBC, how I nicked the
Now,
Ferrari.
according to the developers, one of the main focuses to fix with Horizon 5 were the car sounds, which got a lot of stick in Forza Horizon 4. I mean, don't get me wrong, they did nail quite a few of the car sounds, like the Lamborghini Aventador, the Bugatti Chiron, the E36 M3 and the McLaren Senna. But the rest of the car sounds were literally just copied and pasted with no attempt to hide it. So we're all very happy and grateful that they focused on car sounds with Forza Horizon 5, and from the gameplay footage we've seen, they really hit the head on the spot with the sounds. I mean, the Golf R has a DSG fart, the AMG 1 sounds like a Formula 1 car, the motorcycle engines actually do sound like motorcycle engines, the Ferrari F355 has that iconic V8 Ferrari Symphony that we all know and love, and of course the Supra. Let's have a listen to it. That is how a Supra should sound. And on top of that, the volume of these cars are realistic too. As in Horizon 5, cars that would usually be quiet were hideously loud. The FN2 Civic Type R being a great example. How is it that loud? But in Horizon 5, quiet cars like the Ford F450 are actually quiet in game. And you'd be pleased to know that not only are the sounds improved, but we can also customize the sounds of the cars now. As customization parts like the air intake and exhaust manifold changes how your car sounds, just like in Gran Turismo games. So a big thank you to the devs for making this a priority, though let's hope all this hype lives up to their expectations.
Welcome to Brixton, I'm in the party with Barbies and drillers.
Yep, there are no more seasons in Forza Horizon 5. Instead of the season changing every week, it's gonna be one season but with various different weather cycles. For example, it could be sunny, there could be a thunderstorm, it snows in some parts of the map, and there's even sandstorms too, which sounds like a lot of fun. So yeah, really excited to hear that the main feature of Forza Horizon 4 is no more in Forza Horizon 5, so to whichever developer or director decided to get rid of the seasons, you RG.
I'm a gingerbread man, stack dough, get
And
bands.
the elephant in the room, a lot of people, myself and many of my mates included, suspected the game to be set in Japan. And surprisingly, it wasn't, which did trigger a lot of people in the community. But that doesn't stop it from being an incredible map, as Mexico for a Forza Horizon game is quite frankly genius. It's a very diverse country with beautiful views, stunning driving roads, and spectacular landmarks which are just perfect for a Forza Horizon game. For example, there's ancient artifacts, a massive telescope, underground tunnels, very vibrant cities, and even a volcano. And on top of the country itself being a great location, the devs have included many features into the map which us players have been requesting for years. From a super long highway that spans across the length of the map, to windy mountain drift roads, a racetrack, dunes, a stadium, a huge cable-stayed bridge, and a proper runway, finally! After many Horizon players suffering from this very terrible bumpy airstrip from Horizon 4, it's so refreshing to have a runway you can actually drive on, without being lobbed 300 feet into the air. So Mike Brown, or whoever the creative director of Forza Horizon 5 is, big up yourself.
You'd be lying if you said I wasn't certain that you're into.
Now, one of the star cars when Playground Games unveiled Forza Horizon 5 was this wide-body Evo 10. A very eye-catching car which caught the attention of a lot of fans, despite this car being in Forza ever since 2009. One of the most striking parts about the car was of course the wide-body kit, which featured a splitter and canards, with no tow hook, which is strange because most cars with Forza Aero, the Evo 10 included, usually have a red tow hook on the front. So I'm assuming that they may have updated the Forza Aero with every single car. I mean, with every new generation of console with Microsoft, we get updated Forza Aero, and with Forza Horizon 5 technically being a next-gen console game, I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case. So I'm really excited to see new Forza Aero, which doesn't have this ugly eyesore of a red tow hook ruining the aesthetic.
I had big whaps, hurt my wrist from the kickback.
Now, when Forza Horizon 4 was a big thing, the community were requesting so many brand new cars to be added into the game, which we ended up never getting. I personally thought that they were saving up these cars to be added into the next game, hence I made this video of 10 cars we'd probably be seeing in Forza Horizon 5, and lo and behold, I was right. A lot of the cars I predicted to be in the next game actually ended up being featured in the trailers and gameplay footage, like the new Defender, the Mark V Supra, and Mercedes AMG 1 as the cover car to name a few. Plus we got so many new highly anticipated cars which a lot of you guys predicted that we'd be seeing as well, like the new Ford Bronco, the C8 Corvette, and Porsche Taycan. So yep, it's safe to say the new Horizon game has a pretty hefty collection of cars, not to mention the many incredible cars we saw in the previous title Forza Horizon 4. Hence I reckon we're all super excited to hop into Forza Horizon 5 and drive these legendary cars through the beautiful map of Horizon Mexico. And that's the end of the video. I really hope you guys did enjoy. If you did not enjoy this video, that's a bit sad. If you want to see more racing game videos like this one, then make sure to join the family down below. We're trying to hit 200k by the end of this year, so any help would be greatly appreciated. Also make sure to leave a comment down below. I'll try and get back to every single comment that I see. Thank you very much, and I'll catch up with you guys very soon. Until next time, have a good one guys, stay safe, stay inside. Until next time, cheers.
My dinero's what I'm out to get. Sombrero, I get hat and then I'm out again. Got an A1 Chica with a drive like a 3 litre, that's what she needs D for, like the outfit.